Oh yeah. Good evening everybody, hope you're safe and well. Welcome to tonight's live stream. I'm just waiting for Bob's response and then we'll begin carrying on our journey to Wilmington. Over 3,000-mile journey, and we're currently on leg 2, I think. Okay, just before we start, I just want to help Robbie out. So, Rob, if you go to the Steam Workshop and search for PAG, let me just go to Mod Manager and Steam Workshop and do a search for PAG. Perfect All-Around Gearboxes it stands for. And there you go, there they both are. So it's PAG gearboxes and PAG engines. And if you install those on your trucks, then you'll have just as much control via the keyboard as somebody using a steering wheel and pedals. Hope that helps you out. I swear by them, love them to bits. They're amazing, literally. Okay, so let's load up and let's get this 389 on its way to Wilmington. I'll stream for as long as I can tonight. I don't know whether that'll be an hour or 4 hours, we'll see. See how it goes. I'm just amazing at how resilient this build is on the CachyOS. It seems unbreakable, no matter how I fiddle with it, what I throw at it. Now I'll probably have a nightmare tonight, probably be full of bugs and crashes, but anyway, look, we'll see. I'm quietly confident. Once it's loaded, that is, bless it. I'm very comfortable, but I don't know how long this is going to last. Let me sit up because I'm a bit too comfortable. Before we start, there we go. Okay, so let's load in. I did add Grimes snowy weather mod to the build, so we can expect a lot of snow. And indeed it's snowing before we start. So here we are in our SCS Peterbilt 389.
Time to hit the road.
Complete with PAG engines. So I guess let's get on our way, merry way, hauling this little lot. Oh my lord. Well, if this don't drag the graphical performance down, I really don't know what will. It looks fantastic. On the CachyOS.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh lord, really? We've got to turn right.
Turn right, and then turn left.
Okay, well, hopefully this won't be... Oh, it says it's a junction. That's a shitter. I was just about to say hopefully it's not a junction.
Turn right.
But of course it is. Well, hopefully it's the last one for quite a while. Oh, that snow is beating it down. There is a truck coming, but there's nothing I can do about it. As we need to get this road train sorted out. Okay, we should be alright now. Yeah, we're okay now. just look at that, people. Hey, look at that. Who needs 156 and paid mods? Just saying. Absolutely breathtaking. So it is 6:07 PM. We're back at night yet again. Night seems to come round awfully quick on these long drives, just saying. It's very, very cold out, obviously. And it's snowing. It's more sleet now than snow. So maybe that bodes well, I'm not sure. So it's going to take us an awful long while to get up to 30 or anywhere near it, unless we get a downhill gradient. Just for those who were wondering, it's £324,000 on the back of this little Peterbilt. So she's got her hands full, of course. We'll carry on trying to get up to 30 mile an hour. Fingers crossed. And we've got an estimated 52 hours and 20 minutes in game time to destination in Wilmington. And we'll probably need every second of that. It'll probably be a bit longer because that doesn't include fuel stops. I did put a video up of Dawson Creek, from Fort Nelson to Dawson Creek. We've just left Dawson Creek and we've got quite a long drive, so our next destination is going to be Edmonton, where we'll probably fuel up. I'm guessing we'll need to. So we'll stop off in Edmonton and fuel up. Of course, pulling a weight like this, it's just drinking the fuel. Just bear with me a second while I check the chat. Thanks, EB. You're very, very welcome, Robbie. Pleasure. We went way up north, close to the Canadian border. My uncle's memorial service was Friday. Oh, bless him. Hey up, Logan. Lovely to see you. Hope you're safe and well. Well, I hope it went really, really well for you, Heather. Fingers crossed. Excuse me. I've got a bit of a cold coming, so do forgive me if I sound a bit throaty. I guess it's down to the change in the weather. Whenever it goes from warm to blooming cold, in the blink of an eye you always end up inevitably with a cold. So this leg of the journey is from Dawson Creek to Edmonton, and of course once we get out of Canada I'll remove the frosty winter weather mod because it's there really purely designed to signify that we are in Canada. There we go, some more roadworks, poor buggers. In the freezing cold in the middle of nowhere in the pitch black. Best of luck with that. We do have full reshade on and we are using a bunch of mod trucks even though we're in the SCS truck. We've got a huge map and we've got some amazing deliveries to come with. All I can call them is amazing varied cargoes. We will be doing some more road trains after this one. They won't all be road trains, but I think road trains are very interesting, especially on the ATS map. Of course, it was never built and designed for road trains, so that's a challenge in itself. But at least the road train trailers we've got actually fit in the map. They're not ridiculously wide or what have you. So I have upped the traffic to 1.25 from 0.5 in an effort to make it a little busier, not too busy. I don't want streams of traffic on the street, that's for sure. But would like, I mean, this is Canada, it's the middle of nowhere, so you don't expect to see an awful lot of traffic. It's not like an urban environment. Excuse me. And we're on a heavy incline already. Yeah, I'll check that out. £136,000. I don't even know if we're going to make it up. That is one hell of a hill. Just saying. It's never ending. No, we're not going to make it up, it looks like. Oh, I really didn't want to be doing this, but I guess we got no choice, have we? I did say we're going to have issues along the way. I suppose it's my fault for choosing a £324,000 load on the back. I don't suppose there's a truck on the planet can pull that sort of weight up these sorts of hills, just saying. Have we about cleared it now, I hope? Fingers crossed.
Find a new route.
No, and it's still not going to pull it. Wow. Hey, there it goes. If we get a bit of momentum, we should be on our way. Wow, that was a serious hill. At least the AI is working properly now. In that, it's quite happy to overtake me. Rather than get up to the side of my cab and then go all the way back down. Wow, what an epic journey. Despite us, it's a good job we got the dev console. Otherwise we'd just simply be unable to do it. There she goes, and we're still going uphill. Wow. But we are building a bit of speed, bit of momentum. Momo and the Anthem, just saying. It's quite a long drive between Dawson Creek and Edmonton. Just saying, so we're not going to be there any time soon. Come on, pop 30. Yeah, there we go. And of course it's just snow between showers, of course. game looks amazing, absolutely freaking amazing. And as you can see, we've got a little bit more traffic, which is really nice. Not too much, but a little bit. And obviously as we get nearer to civilization, then the traffic should increase a bit, which will hopefully increase the immersion. I don't know what the dog's barking at all.
Get ready to turn left.
This is going to be a challenge, just saying.
Turn left.
Wow. And this is not even the challenging part of the map yet. This is a challenge, you just wait. Okay, nicely done. Very happy with it. That could have been a lot worse. To go out as wide as we can for the rear cars on the road train. And we've got a right turn, Clyde. Oh God. Is this this is one weird intersection. And then we should stay on the I-43 with no nasty surprises all the way down, and it is a way to Edmonton. Okay. So far we've done okay. We've managed to negotiate most things. Yes, we've had to use the dev console, but
turn right.
Not really much we could do about that, unfortunately. I hope there's nothing behind me. It looks like it stopped snowing. And the traffic's building already, which could potentially cause us major issues. Why don't you keep coming forward, dipshit? Just hope that that road train doesn't end up catching on something. I thought I'd switch the wipers off. Clearly not. Yeah, the traffic's definitely building. Oh my lord, how much traffic. Thought that said Temu then. I was going to say, oh my god, Temu didn't exist when this was all put together. Just saying. Wasn't even a thing. Clearly it didn't say Temu. It must have said something else. Lots of very, very nice trailers in the traffic, that's for sure. Don't know if I've kind of overdone it a bit on the traffic, but I thought, I've not tried 1.25 before, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. I thought that'd give us plenty of traffic without it looking silly. Nice trailer, dude. Come on, Pip 30. Yeah, we'll take 30 every day of the week. Let me just check the chat, make sure I've not missed anything. We went up north. Yeah, I've read that. No, not missed anything. It's all good. Okay, let's bash on to Edmonton. Just going to mute the mic for a minute. Okay, and we should be back. Hopefully you're okay, safe and well. Looks like we've got a police incident over the other side of the road. Nice. Cheese and the rice. Yeah. Cops pulled somebody up. Bad news getting pulled over out here in the middle of nowhere. Just saying. Wow, this is just epic. I've always dreamed of this sort of stuff, but never until now have been able to do it. And I never thought to be able to do it on the Linux, let alone, you know, the wind blows, but to be doing it on the CachyOS is just amazing. Just amazing, people. In other news, the Zorin OS 18 beta has been released, and everybody's raving about it, and I think they've made the move over to Wayland by default as well. Interesting choice.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Now hopefully this isn't a stop turn junction, hopefully it's just a keep going junction.
Exit right.
And it looks like it's bloody uphill. Typical. Which means we're going to bleed speed like a mother trucker. Going uphill is bad enough, but having to turn the wheels as well, well, we might struggle. Down to 12 miles an hour, can she recover? got faith in the old girl. Perhaps in future we'll keep road trains down to 2 trailers. Because this 3 trailer job, we could actually go to 4 trailers. But this 389 can't pull 3, let alone 4. Oh, well, mind you, we have got 4 trailers on the back, haven't we? That's why she's struggling. Yeah, we'll perhaps keep it to 2 in future to give it a chance to pull properly. I mean, 30 mile an hour as a speed limit is fine. With 4 trailers on the back, you don't want to be going much faster anyway. Because you're going to damage the hell out of the load. So it's midnight out here in Canada, in the middle of nowhere between Dawson Creek and Edmonton. Bear with me a second. Yep, and we've nearly built a speed back up to around the 30 mile an hour mark. Don't know how many streams this actual journey is going to take, but I'm confident that we can complete it. That really would be amazing. On the World of Warships front, I got the Italian Tier 7 Premium Cruiser today for free. I added... I was running out of storage and I'd got a spare 1 terabyte HDD kicking about, so I've added that to the CachyOS build. So I've now got 3 drives, albeit all SATA SSDs for the Windows, and 2 SATA SSDs and an HDD spin for the cache, and it seems fine. And I've transferred some games over off the SATA SSDs onto the HDD, and it all seems to be working just fine. What it'll stream like, I don't know if it'll really slow the games down, but it shouldn't make that much difference, I hope. It'll make a bit of difference, but not that much. Not with the way this OS is running. Absolutely gorgeous. So I see Ghosty's released a video on Zorin OS 18 beta. I'll check that out when I get time. Have a listen to old Ghosted, see what he thinks of it. More importantly, see what he thinks of the Wayland. That'll be interesting. Let me just check the chat while I think about it, just to make sure I've not missed anything. Hey up, Roddick, how you diddly doing? Have my sound off since my daughter just fell asleep and haven't been on an EB live for a while. If he answered me, I did not hear. Can someone let me know in the chat? Is he full on Linux? Well, it would appear that we are making good progress towards Edmonton, even though it's a little on the slow side. 4 trailers on the back, what do you expect? It's never going to be a pocket rocket, is it? And if we can complete the job, I'm guessing the 389 is going to be wrecked by the time it gets there. It's already got 4% damage on the trailer, and sorry, 4% damage on the truck, 3% damage on the trailer. Wow. So we'll have to see how it goes. You always get damages, unfortunately, with these big heavy loads. Just pulling them damages them, unfortunately. But the load's not been damaged yet, so the truck may be damaged, the trailer may be struggling. But the load is safe, that's all that matters at this moment in time. As we make our way down to Edmonton, still in Canada, of course. I'll let you know when we cross over to the US of A. I'm guessing that's going to be a few streams yet, just saying. I'm not sure whether this snow, you know, is added to the immersion or introduced a whole bucket load of bland. Not sure. I think it's nice because it's immersive. I mean, it would be freezing cold in Canada and it would be snowy. As I say, once we get to the US of A, we can take the mod out and go back to normal weather. Wouldn't that be a thing? But at least we know the profile and the build is resilient enough to withstand sort of in and out of mods, which is pretty cool. I have added a lot of truck mods to it, so we've got an awful lot of choice, even though I can only drive one truck at a time. My collection of truck fleets is growing. So if we have a quick look here, this is the 389, the SCS one that I'm driving. I've got the original 4x2, 281, 351, that's a 281. I've got the Green Goddess, which is my favourite so far. I've got the 281, which is actually a 351 heavy haul with the stretched axles. We've then got the Australian T908 at a couple of yours requests. We've also added the Autocar, which is gorgeous. We've got the Kenworth T880, which is kind of a sort of modern take on the T680. And then we've got the International LT, which I've added recently. Because of course this version of the game doesn't come with the Internationals out the box, so you have to add them in as a mod. I'm also thinking of adding the Western Star 5700 because I really like that truck. Again, available as standard in 156, back on 136 didn't exist. And we've also added a lot of other trucks as well that I've not purchased yet. I'm kind of saving that for when I'm online with you guys and girls. Everything from W900, you name it, we've got it. So, as I say, I'm shocked at how reliable and how resilient this platform is. It doesn't seem to matter what I throw at it or how upset it gets. It just refuses to crash, and that's amazing. No such experience, of course, on the Wimblows. get something wrong and it crashes. And don't forget, we've also got all the map mods, all the trailer mods, all the skins, all the immersive mods. Oh my god, so many. Apart from Grimes's Frosty Winter Weather mod, we're not using any other graphics mods at all. We're just relying on Reshade and the SCS graphics. And I think it's done a fantastic job and come through for us with flying colours. I mean, look at that, it just looks fantastic, doesn't it? Oh yeah, that's because it is. So refreshing to be doing something in 2025 that no other YouTuber is doing. So no other YouTuber is live streaming American Truck Simulator on CachyOS Linux using the old version 136 from 2019-2020. So that puts us in a club of one, just saying. And don't forget, I don't care if the live streams get 1 view or 1 million views. The most important thing to me is A, first and foremost, you guys and girls, the community, and B, secondly, enjoying the pants out the driving, albeit at a slowly, lowly 30 mile an hour. As I say, with 4 trailers on the back, we're about as immersive as we could be, I'm guessing. Traffic's definitely picking up the further south we go, which again is really nice, because on them long lonesome Canadian roads in the middle of nowhere there's the odd bit of traffic, nothing much, which I'm guessing is how it should be. And the further south you go, well, the heavier the traffic becomes on the more frequently used routes. So it's very, very immersive. It really is. Of course, we can't repair the trailer because it's not ours. So if we get there in the trailer and the load is wrecked, well, that's on us. Not a lot we can do about that, I'm afraid. All we can do from our point of view is drive as careful and as sensible as possible and try and do as minimal damage as we can. Sorry about that all. So yeah, I think I'm coming down with a nasty cold. I can feel it all in my head and in my throat. So that's not helping. However, the show must go on. I will do non-narrated videos of the other series as well as narrated videos of the other series. They can't all be live streams. Loving the Valheim. I've added World of Tanks Blitz to the roster because I think they'll be the 4 main games with all the other games as and when. I still need to finish Half-Life 2 and get that little series wrapped up so that we can uninstall Half-Life 2 and install the next game, which I've already decided is going to be the original Assassin's Creed, so that should be fun. The whole idea is for me to play through this huge catalogue of games that I've got blind, you know, as a noob, and just enjoy the pants out of them, and we'll see which ones hit the sweet spot and which ones we wish we hadn't loaded up. Yeah, I'm sure we will get there. I'm sure we will start a Let's Play on the Steam library clearance list and then wish we hadn't done. but the regular games have got their own dedicated playlists, whereas the other games are all shared playlists. The ones that are not regular, that is. Wow, that's a nice trailer, dude, and beautifully lit. Traffic's definitely picking up. So making that change, I'm hoping the traffic gets a little heavier, but it's not. I'm hoping it's not too much for the hardware to cope with, because you do have to factor that in. That's why I went 125, not 150. So I purposefully want it on your stream looking amazing. Even though it's only 720p, I get that. But I still think that's good enough. And for me personally, the immersion is through the roof. This is possibly the best experience I've ever had on American Truck, and that includes wind blows. And don't get me wrong, the wind blows is good. But doing it like this on CachyOS for me has set new levels of immersion that I've just not had before. I've craved it, I've wished for it. I've never been quite able to pull it off. Whereas CachyOS went, yep, not a problem, Ebeez. Also, the Valheim series that I've started is native, which is nice. So using the native OpenGL or Vulkan drivers rather than going Proton. So we've got a couple of games that are native. World of Warships, World of Tanks, Blitz and American Truck are all Proton, of course. But Valheim is native. I think Fallout New Vegas will be Proton. Morrowind is native. So we've got a nice blend of various different genres of games and a nice blend of Proton and OpenGL/Vulkan. So yeah, I'm very, very happy. To say I'm delighted really is an understatement, because it's not just American Truck Simulator that's this good, and of course full reshade installed. It's also World of Warships, World of Tanks. It's just everything. It's just so darn good. It really is. And of course our Half-Life 2 is native in OpenGL or Vulkan. So we've got a really nice blend, a really nice mix of Proton emulated, if you like, and native games. And we've got reshade installed on all the Protons and no reshade on the natives. Although reshade does support OpenGL/Vulkan, I think the OpenGL games themselves look okay. So bearing in mind there's no DirectX emulation on there like there is on these, but I think both American Truck and World of Warships look and run fantastic. I really, really do. And for those in the know that are using CachyOS, you're in a very, very good spot. But of course only if you're a gamer. If you're a non-gamer, then any distro will do, for sure. Okay, how far are we away from Edmonton? Oh, we're nearly there. We're right on top of it. Wow. Well, another successful leg of the journey, if uneventful, which actually uneventful is what we want, although it might be a little tedious over 3,500 mile trip. I think it's perfect, and the game looks amazing, and it just runs amazing, as I say, considering what I'm asking it to do on super budget entry level hardware. And the sun's coming up, and it just honestly, on my screen, I can't speak for you guys and girls, but on my screen it just looks stunning, absolutely gorgeous. As I say, the only thing I need to do is I might manually adjust the spawning FOV so that we've fixed and addressed the mirror issue. That's all done and gone. So really all I need to do now is work on the spawn distance, I guess, for traffic and buildings and the like. So I'm assuming this is us. We're here in Edmonton. There we go. Congratulations, Edmonton discovered. Oh, that was a bit off-putting, just saying. And it looks like the traffic's starting to spaz out of it. You should unlock
and then turn left.
The differential, really. That should be unlocked.
Turn left.
Wow. I mean, we're pulling this road train like it's just a container. I mean, how good is this? And there's an Ovlov dealer. Ovlov strong Russian truck. Here's the fuel station. I'm guessing we're going to spend an absolute fortune on fuel. Okay, we might piss a few people off behind us.
Turn right.
But that's to be expected. There's no way I'm going to try and drag a road train in through here. That's for sure.
Go straight on and then turn right.
Yeah, not going to happen, love.
Turn right and then turn left.
Okay, let's hit that pump and let's fill that fuel, baby. Okay, so we've made it safely and successfully to Edmonton. I guess our next trip... Oh, that's because we're off. The next trip is Lloydminster. I can't remember. Could we... Unhooked, isn't it? Where do we cross over into the United States? Winnipeg changes to the US. There's the US road speed limit road signs, rather. These are all Canadian at the minute. So once we hit below Winnipeg, here's the US border with Canada. We'll be into the US and we can take the frosty weather mod off and enjoy the normal SCS graphics. But we're currently over here in Edmonton. In the next live stream, we'll do our best to make it to Winnipeg. We'll see if we can go straight through. It just depends on... I'm hoping it literally goes straight down. to Winnipeg, but I've got a feeling it will drag us down here and then along Maple Creek and Regina into Winnipeg, so that could be quite a long route. But at least we'll be using freeway and not back roads, because I wouldn't like to drag these 4 trailers around back roads, that's for sure. Okay, let's go and re-hook up these bad boys. Wow, thought I'd lost a trailer then. Could have done with stopping it a bit further up the road. I mean, our little 389 has done us proud so far. Not a single breakdown or hitch, considering the weight that we've got on the back. That's nothing short of amazing.
Turn right and then continue straight.
Wow. Wow. And she continues to pull.
Go straight on and then turn right. Turn right and then turn left.
Okay.
Turn left.
Turn left. It wants us to turn right, love. You said a minute ago, sweetie. We can do a full block, I'm guessing. To try and get us back on the freeway.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
There we go. There's your new route, big boy. Now it's done that, let's just have a look where it's going to send us. He's not going to send us, it is going to send us down the back route. And we're not going to go to Winnipeg, we're going to come straight down south. So as soon as we hit south of Regina, we'll head on over into the US and we'll remove that snowy mod so we're back in the US. It's a good old trip, but we'll try and do that in one live stream, and then obviously the start of the next live stream will be in the good old US of A. So I'm going to end this live stream here. Thank you very much for your support. I hope you've loved it. I've absolutely adored it. Have a great evening, a wonderful week. Much love to each and every one of you. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks all. Much love.